test products omo textbooks no ni nyina ba na opay mathematics 7 8 and 9 combine na face opay GHS science 7 8 and 9 ni nyina aba edwa so enti no opay bi ama oba na ono so asua na wohunade na bibia konkan pa dia yenko best brain publication for ho na afie ni omo ending komo sa opay crèche eso eniema amomo literacy activities for crèche na face numeracy activities scribbling and face coloring ni nyina wonsa ebeka bi wo best brain publications afi so no opay mathematics ama primary for 1 to 6 and afi so English language and also say opay KG products numeracy literacy for KG 1 and 2 and afi so creative art activities ni na here bi ama KG 4 na yanko best brain publication for ho na yeni omo endi enkomo na afi yenhwe de ekoni yenye bi enfama enkwala no no so munsua de yie pa nursery for moso mode aba early writing for nursery na face numeracy for nursery literacy for nursery na face phonetics ni nyina apm best brain publications identity so pe bi pa dia from 0241 520 946 0241 520 946 and also say 050 4200 300 4200 300 and no 050 best brain publication for ehun komo na menu edi sesiano memo achi eba Kessben 92.9 afi so Kessben TV and I will show me DSTV so sorry channel 364 and afi so Go TV no channel 121 meeting your man so for Kojo Preko Dankwah yatena si ye babedi nkomo na afi ahwe niema no se na esi ko and afi so eba mid-year budget review no ebekoso na finance minister ebeko na wakwakudi enkomo I think it's about Thursday obeko parliament na for mid-year budget review no or the hunsem nyina akwakoto ehonom na edu say na aya na businessmen na face mo amoton ade adwadifo nyina no na moye maso alert isane say niema ahihye ewo mid-year budget ni mu no esese eboa na ema adwadie na face nyuma etumi ekoso eno ntine edu say sa na esese yedi nkomo ne hwe de eko ene de eba na menko ahoma no so na mene ora Benjamin right Benjamin Yeboah National Welfare Chairman Emma Guta edi nkomo ne hwe de eko okay National Welfare Officer na yendi nkomo emfa nema bebre abatodwa ansa na ebedi media ho enkomo no kra no enema bebre ho no be sese yedi ho enkomo ora Benjamin Maakye bibia bokọ de medo ba Kessben Maakye so yeah, the radio so say bibia so echo ye emam guta from pay for bia ho ye
onyako pandum ye nyina ho ye
yeah the radio so say but answer na mewura mid-year budget review ni mu no ayebedi enkomo fa ho ma bisa expectations ne the echo nyina no within a week yatia one of the biggest issues moku ho anasa mo hwama etumi agina ye pa has to do with retail sebio foreigners aje afa omo sisi adomo no mudi makutini ye pa Ghana for person mo ti ase ye adenti na guta for empene emma foreigners India groni bi ewo retail mu amuni omo ejina so pintin ya mo person bedi bi yenti ase ye dey important
me just na me fa kwenyentia motifo ya no pe say Sunday we are aware no. Sa awo won se me de obeka se enye enasam. Ye di unkoma che. Munya aware of the situation that we are talking about. Sunday woni no emra. Parliament na hwehwe say o bi a oba ikuru wi mu a hwehwe a ewo ho ema edwadie bi. Emra wo. We expect say o bi a oba but this man is so your bra. Ubesu be to towa you share and so ban big because your expectation obey budget juma. Obey involve or that's obey invest $1 million because we expect your business to be big. Now what we are employed workers even me skilled about 20 of them. What I say, and you shouldn't be in the small market spaces, Debbie. And so go where it be industrial outskirts on them. That's where it would be. That is the criteria. Because your person who foreigner no, that be shop, and now store, and now kiosk, and now tabletop, and now hawking. And me boss in is spelled out in the law act, GIPC Act. You know, say, oh, the battle when yes, I never win or no, one who south or no, Zebia, or what Jerry, not Jerry, so now my register on your queen, where they be store, or market area be, now or team, now pay work at baby in Sebia, 80 Nani Buta. And one of my over the years, the Minister of Trade, the collaboration with GIPC. Look, it's not working. Why? Because even the monitoring aspect of the Ghana Investment Promotion Council, we don't see it working. But if it was working, obviously they should be working every day. So every day, your monitoring team should be out there to check. Why are you here? You are not supposed to be. Please close up. You have to come to our center. You know, now you until say this is the criteria. Can you meet it? Fine. If you can't meet it, we can't give you the license to operate in Ghana. Simple. Even beyond Krampus, one more check it. How for the Krampus? You say, you will say, if we go down and bring in that much investment to open shopping malls, you know, Krampus. It's not happening. They say, here we are. We are even encouraging the indigenous Ghanaians say they should move. We've been meeting with Ministry of Trade, especially with the new 24-hour policy. We've been meeting with the Ministry of Trade. We've been meeting with Honorable Visitano, the Yaya Committee, the Yaya governance structure to do it, to help migrate traders or business people from the buying and selling, import, buying and selling, to the industrial arena, from the core into first manufacturing, normal value to raw materials. Now, yes, sir. How do we even giving license to people to come and open shopping mall to go and buy goods from a third country and come and put them here and sell? It doesn't make sense.
But Benjamin, if it doesn't make sense, there is a law that Moses Section 27 Clause 1 of the Ghana Investment Promotion Center Act, 2013, Act 865, which prohibits non-Ghanaians to engage in retail, trade, hawking, petty trading, or operating stores and markets. Na yebehwe na sebio waba besi more waba omusi etneko na yehwe na yama ye Ghana for kotonye ma na yehwe na wenya kase sebio yaya enye juma. Can we think outside the box? What do you think will be the solution? I mean, drastic solution a bit to me aboa, because it's beyond for ages, just as you said, and every single time biano muyihu asutre mokatra aban yayemra. And so still, is there any solution from Guta? I bet you me a solve Sadi once and for all.
See, the funny aspect of it, I will not even say the funny aspect. The sad aspect of the whole thing is that now it's moved beyond Guta. We seem to be talking about foreigners in retail trade. The foreigners are not just in retail trade. They are permeating into all the sectors in our country. The Nigerian report said Nigerian universities now he wants to even church or to see kingdom in Ghana. Monte. Hey. So you see, the thing has moved beyond just the trading aspect of it. Now they are buying land, they are buying real estate, they are going everywhere, they are doing almost everything. So it is no more a good problem. We all should sit up and say, no. I've seen that Honorable Dr. Ayariga, Honorable Parliament there, then I corporate presidentially, I've forgotten his party. But he has taken it up strongly. Our every day, making strong
Okay, Hassan Yarigana. Hassan Ayarigana, okay.
Yes. He's taking this thing up strongly. He's talking about it strongly. So that is what we need the members of parliament to take hold of this issue and say, no. Government itself should take hold of it and say, no, let us be structuring things because we are being overtaken by events.
Because you're not careful. I mean, me try one dear, but you nim heya say once you know wafunfu ya na enanti you know man ete nim heya you know man wa heya na endra menda daw endra na phone dealers omo moton phone si no mo ne eye sabi yenuanom Nigeria fue esi ani awiakete e wo circle hanom because of the same issues you're talking about. Enti ehame because you are not careful escalate pe na kofan sembe brina na ba. I remember once upon a time in South Africa we had the same issue. It's becoming serious.
We have to look at it politically, and then both the parliament and government should take hold of it.
Okay.
Like the way we are trying to do with Ghana.
Okay.
But if we are not careful, no, or tribunal, meaning, this is why we are Kessben and friendly. Who am I speaking to? Look up for me. Another one too. They will be working at your place, but they are going everywhere. So it's a serious matter. We have to whether we are not. High of the other will be standing for MP. Therefore, we are not standing for MP. That's where we would have reached. What would we say? The Uyanka. No. Let us check this thing from the root cause of it, and then it should be everyone's on board.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're near institutionalizing here, normally I say no one is tracking any for that. No. But the point is that when we go everywhere, there are proper laid down rules. Look, go to Nigeria here. Because there are even some goods you can't even import into your country. No, don't allow it. It's not everywhere you can everywhere sell.
Okay.
Even people, some people can't go into the Euro-based area to sell there. Even within the own sector. So why are we doing this to ourselves?
Okay. All right. You turn our candy na ye di hu djuma because hu here ye pa starting kitin say na wan hwepe na escalate na fa bibia wo honum ye so de ye twen ade ne so ja wi afi na ye ba be hu meetings na ade but ye ni common share more expectation media budget e be so say Thursday if I'm right. Guta e na more expect say e be PM when it comes to the media budget review.
Okay. One, the city, the body is the city, from February to now, it gains some strength there, which is quite appreciable. So we are expecting and hoping that the minister will say something about the continuous strategies by both the ministry and POG, Bank of Ghana, as to how to continue to sustain the strength of the city. Very important. Recently, there has been some problems. They are not getting the dollars. Some of our members are not getting the dollars from the various banks. Because of the transfer. We've had some meetings with Bank of Ghana on it. They are telling us that they have enough for it. And, they will be meeting with the commercial banks. That's it's a funny issue. I think that the minister should say something about it to allay the fears of the public, especially the business community. They are checking on this because BPO. Now the banks are giving around 10 plus 10, 4, 10, 5. I mean, that's what the rate BOG has given them. But then you go to the forest outside and I go free. They are selling around 12 something. You see the difference there. So it becomes a problem. Seriously, they have to speak on this thing to allay the fears of people, and then let us know what in case they met them the commercial banks now, they know what the problem is and the solution to it. The policy rate is still around, it's still high. If I'm not about 20 something, 20% thereabouts. It's still high. It's affecting the interest rate. Interest rate for the commercial banks are still hovering around let's see, maybe around 29, 30, 31. See, it's high per annum. It's not helping us. So what are they doing to the policy rate to affect we know? And then tax reforms. Now you say no. You also will hear uniformity, GRA. The minister should speak about it. You know, so what's going on with that tax reforms? They told us that they are working on the PAT reforms. Only I can't say PAT, you know, a new uniform. It is having deficits on the market. It's not helping business. Have they been able to work on it? How far are they on that issue? Let's say they should also let us know, and then they can even push it to the port charges. But port charges, you know, it's an issue. We are talking. We've been meeting we met even with the finance ministry itself to look at the port charges and then the shipping line. And you know how is we finance able to strengthen shippers authority with the new law they have, and then how far is the airline? Oh, letting how they are also working towards these tax reforms. Because the more we reform our tax system, the more now it is easier for members of the public, those in businesses, to pay taxes without any hassle. They're very, very important. You can touch on government expenditure also, because government expenditure is key. You know what His Excellency is doing, trying to check the number of his ministers, or going to check the expenditure from the MMDAs, or even the ministries, the DST, the bond meters, and all that. These are key things that, and even how they said they're checking the issuance of fuel coupons. Key things are, because when government is the biggest expenditure system, it's, you know, if they are checking the expenditure, cutting down on most of the things that they do, it can affect how much money they are using. So when the money comes to the kitchen, it is managed properly. The incentive to promote the local industries. Here we are, 24-hour economy. We are meeting with them, governance structure, and all that, to promote that. In fact, the one benchmark of that 24-hour, it is a shift system, but it's on industry, manufacturing. Produce more throughout the day, throughout the night. Export to be. It is very, 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 very important. What is going on there? What are the incentives that the ministry is giving to them that will incentivize let us migrate to that space. It's very, very important. While doing that, if you can touch a little bit on the tariffs on utilities, well, that is also a disincentive for the one side one. And then let's see how general condition of the economic situation and that's why traders to do our businesses right, so that we are not just working and then not making that much and then stop growing, Now in a retarded. So is there anything that they have for the business community that will encourage us to do our business in that peaceful harmony? These are few of them.
But I said, Benjamin, you better say pa ne expectations in Niama what they are told, and I think say you be campaign for na I think these are valid issues that were raised here is of concern, not just to the traders alone, but Ghana men association here. But I see people say only edin komo Kessben match so. Amen. Yene eye ora Benjamin Yeboa, we National Welfare Officer Emma eye Guta, and you know Edi and Komosi no talking about the expectation for the mid-year budget review. No, obobo nema bebre. So, but obobo so no kwa de yenko na yene a member of the finance committee at MP for Amenfi East, Honorable Nicholas Amankwa. Yene no ending komo and share the same mid-year budget no afi so the issues na eye Guta for a raising so no. Yene how and also able to me ako Honorable Maakye bibi aboko there
tampacho nyame adom bibi aboko
ye there this was say mejiri yes constituency so obi aho ye
o nyame adom cause Amenfi constituency obi aho ye boni bi anti
yeah that's it Yane the National Welfare Officer Benjamin Yeboa of Guta Edin Komo Alpha Omo expectation when it comes to the mid-year budget review. But interestingly, we're raising very salient points. Me force Abia to anymore. You can also play with it and let's see how best mid-year review budget your expectations a bit to me abwa. One of them is the continuous stability of the city. That is the expectation. Say almost say the other one has to do with almost members in been almost sanka dollar ni bi emfa enko edwaso enkodi edwano and also odi hu enkomo. Policy rate he said is still around 20% thereabout. One of the biggest issues of San Raisi Bill is the fact that tax reforms needs to be really realigned very well. And I quite remember COVID tax is still around. I was say VAT and they say uniformed. And then he has raised issue when it comes to port charges. And I feel so government expenditure. What can say the issuance of fuel coupons and I feel so incentives businessmen almost to me I call my name. I mean the other one has to do with the 24-hour economy, especially with the manufacturing sector, no, and then the shift system now per se the economy. These are some of the things good for no raise us in the expectation when it comes to the mid-year budget review. You being part of the finance committee and then still an MP for Amenfi West, your expectation as against what Amenfi East, sorry. Your expectation as against what Eye Guta Fone Kano. What's your overview of all that?
Joe, where the that was Yano Pen, Chia One, or producers are Omobuaye Juma some Ghana and beyond. I'm sure BBA or Kessben TV now take Kessben FM and pay. Now my in our shedding, Matisse Abruetia.
Yeah.
Nyame ato ne nsa frɛ no.
Yeah.
Nti nyame na anka ho na emre du so a you see us the support wa yenya wo nko a. Ye man na hyede. With the mentia I am a constituent. That's the good people of Wasa Amenfi East. Right, I want to show one of my mama Kwenya said represent you. Ncho bibia no pay. The constituency is led by Chairman Nana Kofi Atochi and the entire people in Amenfi East. The welfare is the officer.
Yes, officer of Guta, yeah. Ora Benjamin Yeboa.
Yes, I was just listening and watching him. These are the people we need as leaders. Because Ocean in Semna Okayana, it means that we understand the group of people or representing Omono. Now, Otiomo Hawaseno. If you are trying no idea on my church. And I made him say, Nelson Bebri, it tells you, say, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Baye. In normal all year, no, many Ghanaians do appreciate. We share a team of people, Omoye Juma, area, Dr. Kisley Atoforsen, the minister responsible for finance. Juma all year, no, the welfare officer, you can say. To encourage abino said the wire no omo kosomye no omunye ni na the akachi no so the account it is all share obi a or represent a group like Guta na omo major challenge the relationship between the dollar and the cedi ekrom ha na wonsem na ne ka ayedeja and then His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Baye. You move dollar no from 17 cities, and it's around 10.4, 0.35 will be account once. So it needs to be stabilized. I share the stability of the dollar. Because when the dollar gets stabilized, it helps the business class to forecast. It means say you are to force an ebani so no. As a debi our sure Ghanaians no. And looking at what the governor of Bank of Ghana is doing, no, meaning say it's both work will complement. You witness a stable dollar-cedi relationship for period at Ebabu Ghana because Kojo, you better share. We share dollar about 10 cities, you know. I think it has been there for almost 4 months near Yuma.
Yeah.
They are and jump pay out of the 10 box, you know. So they're gonna need the say, even if we can reduce it or we will stabilize it at where it is, you know. And I mean, say, you are to force me. He appearing before the August House, you know, on Thursday, you know. Meaning, say, Ghana for better measures, or they are to stabilize the dollar, or even to reduce it, rate. On the port charges, Abayano said no matter what you do, we share Ghana now acquire import-driven economy. Is the reason why it's here 24-hour economy, you know, here at this time. Because we need to, motivate or encourage our industries. No more to me, a year import substitute driven economy. So that when we go into production, a normal aircraft it will produce it will reduce the rate at which IH6 near the core import to normal chroma. We can produce to feed the people in the country and even export more to earn more forest or a chroma MICD dollar relationship not stabilizing. Into share Ghana acquire import driven economy into no I port charges and the duties there no I affect it because when they import na duties no I was sure a buyer businessman no or the charges meaning to a product national prices go high. And also meaning say you are to forcing and until now just recently the governor of Bank of Ghana issued directive and all the shipping sector and say they should print the daily Bank of Ghana rate dollar rate over the various points so that at the shipping yard or at the port will be trading different dollars for. In today's directive for airbar, meaning say it is coming to check the differences between banking rates, what is market rates at the various ports. So the charges will be looked at. We share a buying by the government and Kasani is self-discipline. That's that opinion is the reason why Ghana is doing what I'll be here when they say a buying is self-discipline. So I'm not business class now. Omanya confident back in the government. Omanya confident back in the economy. So they are ready to inject their capital into the economy. Our Binance will continue to be self-disciplined. I will share His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. But you share the magic now. The promise to run this country with 60 ministers are binding this. A idea among the international body, the local business class now will say, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is a man. He worked his thought into a idea. The investment will not go down the drain.
Okay.
Who share a bayana kasa kate the cost on one kasa. The just recent announcement say government officials via Noah a fuel. They should go to the open market and also buy fuel. Because at the end of the day, having the opportunity to serve the government, you earn better than the ordinary teacher. I'm a teacher in your chairman, my senior high. As an MP, I earn better than him as we speak. And to say, no, obedi no use car, ofi baby na kotra de sign ko. Na onoba ko fuel pump akoto fuel. Na me as MP who earns better than ono. Na me nya kwa be minister and any state official. So I also when you free coupon, no, psychologically, mentally, it doesn't even help your production. Because Nipani Kwajumakwa, who normal way are, the person is demotivated to give out his best for this nation. In 2 years, I mean, it has also continued to extra boost your business confidence.
Okay.
Meaning, say, the man who just spoke, no, so acknowledge that. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So, knowing the personality, Nana Motuono, those measures may take impact. Going forward, no. What we are expecting as a country to develop this country, because what China may aduma, and say can afford any budget. A lot is going to happen in our bra. You're at forcing urban media a budget presentation because urban when this government was coming, no, the first way no share promises are prior to the 2024 election. We said a huge tax burden on the people. Abai way abaya Ghana nya GDO ni mua President Mahama itu anamo yesron koni say looking at the economy we inherited, no, it was the expectation of every business class say as usual by normal politics in Ghana and say in there will be numerous taxes yede baba economy mu mana ha before, but we promised no, even though na it was challenging.
Okay.
As that taxa GD will come as e-levy. Abang promise year or for 2 years. Taxa GD is a betting tax. Abang buy and for 2 years. As now you mentioned what is it, COVID tax?
Yes, COVID tax.
Yes, and also COVID tax now. You're at to forcing can say we should give them some space. So as he comes to the chamber to present the media budget, Chinano, you say Ghana for better who asem. And I'm more to Aquacodu.
Okay.
Because we share every Ghanaian. Maybe a number more could do yana. Ghanaians were much worried.
Okay.
Nasisia we share Yemen dollar no, yes table no, the other form, even the price of fuel, and also other form as compared to maybe a FFC. When you go to the market this year, a normal border form as compared to maybe a FFC. We share a contractor, sir. A buyer mom, the hope said is going to clear a debtor or inherit any also go back to the road or Juma, which will also help to create employment for the unemployed through that. No more construction center anymore. We say Ochano kind of poverty as some day.
Okay.
More especially on the 24-hour economy.
Okay.
The 24-hour economy is a game changer. 24-hour economy is going to expand and open our economy.
Okay.
It will boost to production and also now even the lending rate.
Yes.
Is the reason why the government is saying there's going to be a deliberate effort. When we talk of 24-hour, we say 24-hour at the end of the no, there has not been a deliberate policy, a deliberate effort by any government in this Fourth Republic than His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Is the reason why he's saying that any party that will be hooked onto the 24-hour economy. No?
Okay.
There are going to be incentives for you.
Okay.
Incentives means your electricity, the rate at which will be looked at. The rate at which what is financial support will be looked at. So there will be several packages which will motivate the business class to do more, to produce more, to feed the country and also export some.
Okay.
And something for the country. I mean, him say, minor, but I was looking at something.
Okay.
Irregularities are
Yes, I really wanted to ask you, but not time in Inti, because I mean it's scary when you hear almost about 138.91 billion say a public debt figure. I overstated. I mean, whose problem is this?
What problem is this? That should be the question. And you said, "Gonna be able to say you feel na you do it." And it is shocking, say within the space of 2023-2024. And then another year about me, irregularities in this country. Say this sika account for. You first can call idea we are finding. Banya Juman Kuano, could do 109%. Or how much abu pay or ha any actually poor and crown. Which ECG alone. Now I'm for doom sunny idea.
Spending was about 30 point something. Hey, I mean it's crazy. I know things,
crazy.
I know things.
Crazy. So Nina say I don't think Yankopon if I Ghana for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Bai.
Okay.
Yes, social memory. Yes, sir, we will continue to do things right.
Okay, yeah,
Ghana for because this Sikaway, the young from the constituency I'm a fisa. Coming upon Valley Pine, Sunia Bridge, a friend.
I'm coming now.
Like a homeboy, the agent.
Oh, who's that?
And come upon government hospital. Many facilities are here. And Kebaya Memobran Juma. And it's going west. So, the chess I must say.
Okay.
Okay, be a law. Says Sikaway, were accounted for. So, your party A, party B, went a state institutional responsible. Nobody should be, campaigning say witch hunting and everything. We need the money to develop this country.
Okay.
Now, I'm saying, media budget presentation by Dr. Kisla to Fosna.
Okay.
They perfect. In say Ghana phone in answer. He's not going to disappoint, and all expectation will be met as you be presenting the media budget to us.
Okay. Yada say honorable honorable Nicholas Amankwa or member of the finance committee in office or MP4 Amenfi East and no Edin Common on the media budget review never because one or the expectations and yes and also between the expectations about I'll read them for you on WhatsApp and office on Facebook or the bar making kind nina ama mehu Masawood mehu odie wahana face so DJ Opidimo Felix mehu odie wahana. But let me read yours. Padimo, or say from Kumasi Swami. Okay, Michelle Bibiaboko on Facebook. Will say we will forget the NDC government head to us during 2028. Ghanaians will send NDC government home. Greetings to Dr. Baumia. Also Odia Ode Eba no. And I think I saw Masawood on Facebook. Kessben TV. Okay, Masawood mehu dieno wahanum. So that's what the Masawood is also saying from Bantama Masawood. I say a country called Ghana where wonders will never stop happening until NDC is voted out of power. Now Kevin Taylor has acquired the license to insult by the help of his resetting Ghana agenda. Now that he has been endorsed to insult, he can insult everyone in the country and go scot-free. Ghana is doomed. Regards to former KMA boss Honorable Sam Pine. Also Odi Adebayo and then teacher constitution. We are say also on Facebook or say what is happening to our judiciary under the NDC government led by JDM. The Supreme Court's ruling on Kelvin Taylor's case undermines respect for traditional leaders and institutions. Ghana's future is concerning. Greetings to Honorable Mavis in Kansa Bwedu Koka JFK na face so Mr. Usu Bempa in Shaya so on also Nidia or the Bayern. So you can still bring yours on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on text messages, and I'll read all of them for you and pay 21 minutes past the hour of 8. Meeting at your man so for Kojo Preko Dankwah. Sisi and I will join here Kessben Maakye and Awutie on 92.9 and I face on Kessben TV Kessben Maakye and Awu Action on DSTV channel 361 I face on Go TV channel 121. Mama na mwedi 40 years and above no de bia na me catch am say prostate ye pa. It's say one of the biggest mema yaria higher pa doctor any aba betwetwe nkomo no akire kwan be for so ebetumi treat kwan be for so ebetumi ahwe ama prostate no etumi akoyie intini ene obatampa prostate center for ebabedi nkomo na afi ahwe kwan be for so ebetumi aboa intino doctor why ready yenko na afi yindi nkomo no
na who chenkofo a said that is only one bet me take you over there that be me kwara no bi god no we dey kwaso o kasho West Africa di na enya hu me mani nim according to your say the whole West Africa anko na kuta sa eyi ni bi nyame nka ho nyame moye ene de na wo mai
ene boko michia atiefo ana atwefo asamble o magimble eti ene ehwe Kessben TV said de bia meka no edura yadia menye ho adu pa me de bo adasa ni street na said ina nim no positive yade ya mama nko a mama nko na yade positive ya omo na yade bia ehun aduro na papa me start me hwe ayarefo yi obi ba otumi ka chem se ma boka chinchi obakra na ye enwo mo se osu se bia me kra so bia na onya mentumi stand yade be hwe na afi ne ho ato na afi na odamase ya chense positive yade a eye mama na di mama nya pa mama di 40 years ekọ no wudi 40 years ekọ a ese we very careful e wo positive hu na start wa emu wa junso pii anajo ba junso pii anajo na ogusu junso no anhwa ba junso bia nso dudu na onum tina mane yesa be bia na nya no project na abahwe wo ogu junso na abahwe na da junso kan na so janso ojunso akọ anso wanso wa mo hon ya ha na ojunso gu hu eye junso so no ebi edidi musa bo se na se Juson kan no ko janso ojunso a be kwansi na huntun junso e so ono ko no a se Juson kan no mo won ya ha ojunso go hu ono ko aso ba ma se ko janso ojunso a be continue to junso e na yare sa yare nu edidi musa edidi musa abehe na ojuso a bo se na juso ni bia kam ezan enu juso ni kam a e mo ajuso atoto se pi enu aso ma se obama sam atope e ba ma osisi ayoya obetu ajuso boja e betu mo ajuso a woni se ajuso gu ho woni se juso de o enu se onam ho na juso na afro ba nimbi na ye Sudan president no eje ya de bia e ha dwin papa na ho duro na e ye wona ko hospital e do e ba ma wo ye abafu frɛ no tamsulosin hydrochloride ana finasteride e de ma wa enu manage ojunso no entu ya de na se ana so wonya ba eje ho mu na so mo positive don bebre o mu nya duro no o mo aduro a e manage ojunso but in two positive ase ya de aduro two positive ase na aduro a be ma positive na shrink ana se e friend say ajuju positive ka se no ma asin da dem enu na message say anya aduro a e friend positive do na nu ne aduro a me yankopa ayi madom e da hwa me nsa me de do no ma obana me de do kanwa wonu me do no a ya de no positive ma shrink anomalize and found se bia ya show kateta and found se bia ne kase te say the dancer baba shrink no entino enu na ma me dem fia metumi kase se obi so positive do chemia oboa no ampanso positive do pa de se ye yini pa be se mensa o Africa am so positive ya de pa ne se menkan wa ebeto sini enye complete because nyanksa me boa me de bia meka se me aso ye victim of prostrate and there me ndwi se me ko be bia ko pe ayahwe because me numa do na me ho to me no ebi sim de me ye free nkofo ba me nchen a mo chinchin ko me bia mo pa yasa no na ha me because edono enye yare no enho do enye simple sa ti say me kan ene me tiwe do so ka say so wo sa ti be no bra na me ka with conviction we are very passionate about it very me ka with conviction say obi o sa ti be mutu na mo ba definitely ho beto no ma hwe ni bebre wonya afede edamase ebo ma baso kan sese go ma bobo bebre because positive no yade a me bia me ka say start wa se de wudi ni di etu achi so peso kun ho e dan se bo bekun because yade a estakre wa wo ye denana edo beko nti so utimi kan se me ka sa asem chewa men bi so bi man nitifo yansani me kama so o de me ka so no kure utimi kan yansani ne to na mo pe me chi akwan me number 0553 800 678 0553 800 678 pemechi akwan na baje mboa opa ho beto me kan sa akwa because they don't know tried and tested man for doing what say this and listen kwabo there do no be from bia ba no so obi na wa hwe na man ho ato no do no mama me do na last time me catch me makola bi say he said we e ba be fair na che say edunu ya mi adum eye aduma say de fata nti me somo a so wotumi nka me ntifo yan sani ni to na mamba en fa say wetintin akoma me bebre a when ya yarsa oba wo beto me wo agents wo me bebre a madi edun be kuja o yo bia we confirm wa hospital me attest to we confirm so prostate na opa ya hwa wo bibia ni a phenomena we 0243 68 69 38 bibia ni 0243 68 69 38 wo atakwa eni ni environment a 0244 92 94 01 wo atakwa ni kwaso a 0244 92 94 01 wo ko fodi a 0266 45 09 11 0266 45 09 11 wo kuma se eni ni kwaso 0249 another 49 61 66 0249 another 49 61 66 wo takrade ni kwaso a 026 0246 0246 04 34 58 takrade ni kwaso 0246 04 34 58 wo kekosa 0249 12 47 16 wo kekosa 0249 12 47 16 wo oti original 0249 20 58 68 wo oti original 0249 20 58 68 obi oba fani obi a wako ama doctor confirm so prostate like say because example so ameka wasem no e prostate nkwa na yesa normal who be over yesa anti confirm so prostate nkwa dia woni how to anamambra ana pa do bi obebi amabobo din no na kope ayahwe me so bia so wotimi nka men unity for dey ameka asam because yade no so bi show me chi akwan say bra wo prostate no bi show me chi akwan a actually ka say power bi tumi dey amount no me dey me nja kan dey biada because me fa say me hwe amanfo wo prostate ayahwe mu no ma hu se ni bebre dudo na tintia komeme bebre omo no ba mbeka o masam kire me nyame no mo continue omo na beka o masam kire me entinu wotimi nka twana mombra esize tutu de dun we ya show mo kateta wonde o so obama kachi wona me test wo na me show me tutu na yi kateta ni film ma ho to enti se mu tiemi a ene dem won mu no se obi o sati be mu wo fe wu a wo papa wo nua wadanfo obi abeti se o sakutemu bia chemechi akwan because positive yade no enye sanye na hosa amanfo bre e wo ho nti so wotu obi nka se o sati be mu a na wache mechi akwan so wabapa mo afimi nchen mdomase
yeda eye opanyini from prostate Obatampa prostate center yeda mwasi bebre se ode eye solutions no when it comes to prostate no ebre
Amasa shonfo Kojo Preko Dankwah Paul Amantem wo sie di kanfo
enche eye Zika steak no bebre brought to you by Doc Chaku omo and the bebre baransa na no Kaibo group of companies amen kan show say mo be say mutu kwan as visitors and as tourists and as say wa person o jakpa na okoye adwuma kakra na afi do behwe busuafo no Kaibo group of companies amen kan show so mo ho ma omo your last stop enu nti no say unhia eye visa a upese utukwan na onhyehyɛ ni nyina no kosua ade ana adwuma ana bibi abeso okoye bia no processes na ana hu kyerɛ hu so yie saa na kwantenten ma too much dia mepacho Kayibu group of companies omo ho no ma ometumi ahwɛ ama bibia etumi akoyie ama yes so here cars especially if Japan no omo deal in Japanese cars pa very very affordable afu yie pa adinti ne yenko pebi ne yento na yes so yentin fa nya adwuma yenoma ye pe cars nkatinkiti ne da ye adwuma uba ni shanks ne dia kekeke nyina no yenko ne Kayibu group of companies for encoding common na omo enhwe my na yentumi enya bi yes so ye pe kakra bi de abo adwuma ye de akọ adwuma kakra ka aba na yetumi ama ye adwuma akọ nanim wawa no here cars nkakra ne akase ne nyina no ebato yenko Kayibu group of companies na ye ne omo enkodi enkomo no mo nhwe maye omo say oba omo tumi no atena se na omo di enkomo flexible terms in terms of oye wotoka na omo tumi ahwe ama ne nyina ama de mpa na wo hia biom e wo ye car say mu a ukọ Kayibu group of companies a omo entumi enhwe maw wo so pesa we import cars e ba e oman mu ha no especially from Japan no and cars bia hudo bia ohia bia no e ba cho frɛ Kayibu group of companies omo betumi ahwe ama bibia etumi akoyi amaw wo hia omo wo anya market mo Deeper Life Junction honom na omo e wo from on 0556 735 422 0556 735 422 and also says 0556 702834 0556 702834 o from one on sabe come na fe oni omo edin komo sadik se men kan cho se Flexon 600 herbal mixture aba edin tino mo amo wo stiffness mo numbness mo sano ye mutititi ni nyina na pa cho ye wo sadik for Flexon 600 ebetimi abo ye pa ebetimi abo wo de ye wo sexual weakness nyina so abo elephant herbal mixture eno so e wo honom emo amusisimu emo ya ye pa constipation na fe so pulse nyina no elephant herbal mixture betumi aboa sadik herbal and so ever hold betumi aboa when it comes to cocoa and afi so powers na no omutumi eboa ma ne nyina etumi ehwe ma cry enye say ekọ na san abada bi etifi okra sadik herbal powder ebetumi aboa so and elephant ointment and so wo hono for backbone pain rheumatism swollen legs and afi so waist and body pains ne nyina no omutumi ehwe ma ne nyina etumi ekọ ma anything so pedodo to ayenko kan shi drug lane could be enterprise King's Walk Herbal Rupash Herbal Tenatet Herbal, Helus Herbal, the Quatamaso, a Little George Pharmacy, Ashaman, a Ekus Pharmacy, and a Koko, a Hillside Pharmacy, Kumasi, a Kolinak Herbal, Misty Herbal, Apidank Herbal, and a Freddy Men's Co. Mama Becky, Unsabeka, a Sadik Herbal Center, Omunina, Unsa Ebekomo, Unhio Makasa Ye Pad or more, Murray Junction near the toll booth to Honum and Omo from on 0244 153511 0244 153511 na face 055 799 797 ano AA Sadik Herbal Center wasa ebetumi aka omo na oni omo edi nkomo 35 minutes past the hour of 8 answer na number ba ziga hono mene be portfolio bedi nkomo sisi but this one coming from Jones Mansu Tontun Chrome or see John Dramani Mahama, may God bless you and guide you for us to take rules in this country more than 44 years of Ghanaians because things are going good and better for Ghanaians now. And also, Nadia or the Ebayen, and this one coming from Jamesi Post Office. Or say, let us pray for a brighter future for Ghana. May God bless our nation. Warm greetings to Bice or say for former MD Ghana Post. Yes, for Bice Michel Obo. Mijidi se bibia ayebo international postmaster Jamase. Okay, Jamase for nyina echiamu nyina efi Kessben media group. 36 minutes past the hour of 8. Into the bedin komo, yene be poto bedin komo na fi wepe na ziga stick on Kessben match brought to you by Doc Chaco. Na ziga ede abraying but ending komo yene union no mo fi Bayport ending komo na fi yembra bibi aboko de boss
radia de
mo wache kakra
me so me ba na yese
ai
wetia oni
kakra wehu but say bibi aboko wo Bayport work so bia ho ye me ba wache na no betwem no mo pon intimi amfa ho ana me twem late But in the end, and then watch the mutual man up.
No problem.
My head the cost to a year, Jimmy, who the coin. When you come on, then a paper for my own pay.
Okay, answer no. I'm saying young and crack a crash, so I say, Oma Miaka baby.
No cray, no cray.
Imagine my colleagues in our name, na Yama Yako. Na Yasira, this over Boana, what to be a Brenner Sonswa. Babe Boana, Bia, come. The Simon Yacob,
Medase, Yonko.
You and in tea, and I pay, you better say, Queen say so, Etia, Kessben, a tier for ne, after 4 na, said the Adebia, no, Bayport fixed deposit, who they rule and a yearbo. Na, ye bedin kind, ama a footwo, kakrafa, investment, in general. Obi wo ho a na de ato ne painti no sisia ni suro a wo eye investments ho ekosoro pa eninti no efutuo kakra Bayport anape ye pese ye de be ma one se opese oye investment a ese unya botaye so set clear goals investment tip and ye de ma ono set clear goals. And on your part, say you need to define your investment goals, such as saving for retirement, a home, or education. Having clear objectives can motivate you and reduce anxiety about investment. And to say, oh yeah, investment na botai bi esi weni so. Say dache oko wa home jirimu sika utumi save ye no. Eno na obi didi ho kakra ana opese odi sifie. Se opese odi toa o school so a ubetumi de sabotai ni bi esi woni so na afei waye eye investment no kakra na botai no wetumi eduru ho eninti ye mfiti ya se me ye keke o ya na wo de botai aka ho enti anapei investment tip Bayport ye de ma oni se opese oye investment a bomodin anafa botai bi to ho na oye ne sa eyi ehu bia ebe fra eyewo investment akwanmu nyina eyi nyina free ho. And so once you have that objective, it helps you reduce your anxiety about investment. Yewie ni sa no bia na dia mebe kan yi eyewo wasem pa na maboso yi Mr. Ismail Kofi Kusi or say, I vowed not to do any form of investment again due to my bad experiences with companies that came and looted away with my money. I decided even not to send money to any bank for a very long time. I mysteriously heard of Bayport on radio one afternoon. I picked one of their numbers and then spoke with the manager. After a lengthy conversation, I started to give them a try. I was so pleased and very satisfied with their service. And inti anapeye bia na Mr. Ishmael asemi bi ni eye wonso wasem. Ono de esan de to ni paint no ye na dwen say investment pa wa Ghana ha de lai na esan de companies bi ye a omudi ni sika dwane ye nti no ye na dwen say sika kro de bekwa akoto bank kra de wejai. Nanso that could be otie eye mene eye Kessben host morning host program no interview no onya na adwen osesa na adwen ye na adwen say okay say Bayport fixed deposit wo hot na say interest ne yes adia ono nso ebe try afa ye di nkofre me ne ye di nkomo eno so ye hwe anokwa we hu say ebi di ne sika adwane na nso Bayport fixed deposit de entesa eninti ne ni aso bebre say oye Bayport fixed deposit no nti anapeye bia na wo hwe ye bia na wo tie yen di ato paint why wadwen say investment pa de menye bi wo Ghana ha ye kanfo Bayport fixed deposit amount di nti ye kanfo amount ne say Bayport fixed deposit no emfaso e wo ho no ekonenim pa ye akono nso na ye very affordable esanso ye fo nti say wo 5,000 Ghana cedis a imprempren America say you qualify say obetumi aye Bayport fixed deposit ni bi na say uyempo na brenen so ye na BBC a akwenya wo ho say bibia sika ni hye bia no Bayport betwe ama wo na nsihu kakra na mfaso kakra wenya no nso ye de aka ho ama wo afei nso de nti a esese o choose Bayport fixed deposit ne se uye na se bre so a wo mfaso no ye tua no sada na ye ma de enche so Bank of Ghana so a license a regulate Bayport in Ghana. We've been around for over 22 years. And we a brand that has standed the test of time. Yeah, banking sector clean up ni na ye wo. And inti no say ye kanfu Bayport fixed deposit amawa na baby pa. Enti se ye kyerɛ sɛ mfasoɔ no ɛkɔ n'anim a sɛnde wotumi yɛ fixed deposit 5,000 ɛwɔ Bayport for 6 months a wobɛtumi anya nsihu ana mfasoɔ bɛyɛ 450 cedis. Woyɛ 20,000 for 3 months a wobɛtumi anya mfasoɔ 835 cedis. Woyɛ no for 6 months a 20,000 krona wobɛtumi anya 1,820 cedis. Woyɛ 50,000 for 6 months a wode to Bayport a wobɛnya 4,550 cedis. Saa nso na wose manager misika no yɛ 100,000 mede to hɔ 3 months a sɛn na menya wode to hɔ 3 months a 100,000 wobɛnya 4,176. Wobɛtumi apagye mu akɔ 6 months nso a 100,000 wobɛnya 9,100 cedis. Na me pese me bisa wo sɛ sɛ company bi ma 445 cedis for 3 months na obi nso ma 200 cedis for 3 months no ada na obekwa akɔyɛ 200 cedis there no abra 455 cedis there no wɔ hɔ. Enti we di adanse sɛ wo di Bayport mfasoɔ na wo yɛ fixed deposit yɛ de ma no to other banks no a Bayport there no kɔ n'anim pa. Obi nso betumi ebisa sɛ manager na me pese me yɛ negotiations so a ɛno nso yɛ wɔ negotiations special arrangements a wo yɛ between 500,000 and above no nso a yebetumi ama special rate. Eninti obetumi afrɛ yɛn ebia na wo sika no ne dodo no mambo so ebia wo de ne yɛ 30,000 mambo so mambo 40,000 wo frɛ a yebedi ho komo na yahwɛ mfaso a obenya no na terms and conditions no yɛ kyerɛ mu na wo yɛ okay a yɛ wɔ 56 branches in Ghana na yahwɛ de ben wo na yaboa. Nti obetumi afrɛ yɛn wɔ 0245 15 3283 0245 15 3283 ana 020 412 5878 020 412 5878 ana 0246 904 735 0246 904 735. And intino ye was special package ema omo free from this platform Kessben platform no enti ye best stress ye branch bi kura ben ona opese ukɔ hɔ a free ye na ye hu se ufree Kessben campaign ni mu na oba be join yen said be ya betumi aboa yen na yetumi anya report yetumi defend why we still need to be on this platform. And inti Mr. Preko enkomo no me ye edisi enti no ya damo asibebre enti se mo ye adwumakuo se mo ya asɔre se mo wankasa wo ahoden a obetumi de aye investment every 5,000 ko 100,000 1 million akonya wo ho ma obia bebre na omo se Bayport di aban adwuma yefo nko ana ye ne omo di nsa so me patcho we need the fixed deposit in the obia say we ya aban adwuma eni o say wa na we your business we qualify say obetumi do sika be to Bayport na we nya mfaso bebre enti numbers no me de ye wie no ye numbers ni biom 0245 15 3283 ana 020 412 5878 ana 0246 904 735.
Okay.
Bayport ye ka Bayport na ye say odache na wo hwe enim no to ho anamon ende Yeah, that's a big brain.
Yes, yeah, that's say Bayport for Harmony Edin Komo. 47 minutes past the hour of 8. Meeting at the Omanso for Kojo Preko Dankwah. I mean, can't wait now for member Ziga. So, we fi Pokwase Benghazi ho kwa Blanvi or say mankind Emma Ubibia non say arrogance and pride caused the downfall of the MPP in the last general elections. Yet they haven't learned lessons out of it. They did same thing in Parliament House by working out during the swearing in of Ablekuma North MP. They repeated same thing during their delegate conference. MPP will be in opposition for a very long time because of pride and arrogance. Greetings to Dr. Kwekwe Nketia, Deputy Chief Executive, and then Ernest Luglu, we if you Blanvi or Pokwase Benghazi. Yenin Komana Fe, Yene Ziga and Twaso, na Yenfa Ziga steak brought to you by Doke Chaco, na Yen Twaso if you know Ziga Biaboko there.
Yeah, Nyakapa do Biaboko boss.
No can said yeah. Hey.
Nyame dia kwaba.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Na ayi. I would say President Mahama. A independence celebration. So
yeah.
On my say previous one, the last one that we had before President Mahama first independence celebration in his second term, a cost 20 million Ghana cedis. Kufurudia Stadium.
Yeah.
Okay. So he came and Wababetisu. It will save 18.5 million Ghana cedis because Oyisu 1.5 million Ghana cedis. Okay. The number of ministers are President Mahama Kase Oba Wadibe Jumano. In fact, he promised 60 ministers, but as I speak, it's about 57 ministers. It's a 58 as a 57 ministers. You get me? Which why are there? DSTV was someone here can. Whatever the case, some for GDC and Jindi. Why BB say, men person will be able to subscribe to any satellite, a television, whatever be a bino a baby triaka. So the BG or cut cost. You say government appointees last week. Announcement came say government appointees fuel allowance is being cancelled. It is good. A cut cost. So portrait noir, President Mahama the portrait. The picture noir, government appointee be born them. On the first pan, President be Obaba Biano. That particular picture near the back contract. Be a 10 million Ghana cedis, 20 million. Now you are printing the brain near the various institutions. Where do you take a picture here? The crown or order that before the elections. And on one day pen drive, say, this is my picture. My person will be a district chief executive, or appointee chief, wherever you are, minister. You just go and download it. Now they are which wouldn't cost you 300 Ghana cedis. So it's improvised, and yet you see Kakran out there. So Mahama, so more appointment. You can use your own money to do it, boss. The only nano or kati cost, and yet it is good. Dollar above from whether you like it or not. Say a year international trade war, and I'm a dollar number from say artificial, and a Bank of Ghana for ye, and I'm a dollar number from say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia's gold purchasing policy, and I'm a dollar number from whatever the case, the dollar number from the timer President Mahama has taken over.
Yeah.
It is plus.
Yeah.
The inflation is stagnant. And I read an article where IMF foresee the inflation, shoot to 8% in the shortest time. The American say. So all these things, it has to say to see the debut American. It has opened the box of hope for all of us. And not just say President Mahama is successful in his second term. So the BC, but I opened the box of hope try and say with this he can be successful. So it lane now we see a good lane a man is successful. But you see, yesterday I was so sad when I saw an article UTAC Ghana University Teachers Association of Ghana for threatening protest against Galamsey. Said they will hit road against Galamsey.
Aye.
Boss, Minister Owura Kofi Amaboa, Oyade, Woko Galamsey. They have made us to understand, say, about 8 forests, you know, or Matibia Klebu Makumako 7. 1 penna car, they are struggling to fight it, but they will fight it. Yacheche Galamsey for there are some measures, excavators, yes, Yachomo, according to Kwacho Fosu, Yachiagu port. They deny a good measures. The American watch I say, but se papa de betimi successful. There are some things as a CD hookino and said the papa de me achieve the goods. Esa de ye deny. Boss, me say campaign way, Galamsey campaign. We cannot rely on those days approach now. President Wallace approach, President Kofo's approach, President Mills, President Dankwah Kufuado approach. Yet to be some fighting Galamsey.
Okay.
Boss, she baby a yedui. I didn't yet to me enact laws. Tell you, she say, will be said that party so sinus poisonous substance. A good so me say, will be conum enya yare. Will be conum manifra, will be conum nya fibroid, will be conum nya cancer, deadly diseases. The American watch I say, deliberate, because only seek out benefit. Na yet mean creating law. A bet me almost any panel swatch. I don't get it. It's a free say. Excavators they actually go. Your friend say port no. A bet me solve the Galamsey problem. It wouldn't. President Mahama watching the part 2. What others say 2 top officials of NDC. Ura Joseph Yami Reverend Dr. Joseph Yami one year Banga 3rd vice chairman Edema NDC. You investigate him, which Mahama has a track record of jailing his own people because Abu Gapele is an example. But this still it wouldn't solve the problem. Until say Xavier Fosu, Eddie Court Parliament say ya amend Article 46, Section 46 of Criminal and Offences Act no. Necessary obi deliberately. So would you be confident in someone? You say the panel offer to you. What is what they be called? Now would you be quite deliberately? Say the panel, ya jonkwa. But today, if see at your court parliament, Messi amend the law now and life in imprisonment. Now do Dankwah Kufuado came and made us to understand say mining act, no, a natural resource act, no, punishment, no, you dey free minimum of 5 years. And the court 15 years. And the maximum of 15 years called 25 years. Yes, it did not detail Obia. I didn't yet to be life imprisonment.
Okay. All right.
I didn't yet to be life imprisonment.
Okay.
Because it's here. And Roma Maakye was seminar today. Said Mahama case, it is going to parliament.
Yeah.
See be pass. It is good because me maybe I will trace Katoso po koye your friend say radiation chemotherapy money sa normal kidney problem. That's obenya yaresa me pay. But this thing that Galamsey will take something out of his government. Okay. Me see unto say
okay.
Si amende ekum fonwa me abolish dia.
Okay.
Me see the life imprisonment.
Okay.
Life imprisonment. Yaman kofo yamo shiwa mo si yako Galamsey.
Okay.
Na yanzi law na ma eswa eniate our China.
Okay. All right. Matthias here.
Sometimes
fancy na adding but
na mutie me. So we see.
Yes. Doc charcoal.
You find Doc charcoal powder. Activated charcoal powder. Now Doc charcoal powder on say the package there fe pa. The package there fe pa say the tie. Now who the package ni pe no say e be sa yare. We nya there ya dia akata so no. Who be a swan about petrol, or white and about petrol. Well, Doc charcoal powder, will be our buffalo pa. Yadia be a new so, but dear be an abuffalo. Will be a hodomoa, will be a hodomoa. No, but me out from the sa, with me near Jania, and no, with me near Jania, Eshi, will be a dear with the dick a criminal to the capanofi. Will be a acid reflux also. udidi anu ada eti o sorry ane boba na abegu binim ne ama binim kro ebu oso na ma halitosis wadroni eye doc charcoal powder ebetu ase de ama o intestinal problem bia wo yem bia eye doc charcoal powder ebetu ase de ama eye 100% natural herbal na herbal ene de aye yefu yare bia wo so bia no eye doc charcoal powder ene betu ase de ama o sa huduo ni na no pebito ne tu ase fama wo pebi atwa wo benye bu ekus pharmacy ashama nana bo achetema amen satakrade delight pharmacy e wo kofobia widama pharmacy wa ashama ena all pharmacies e wo akashi drug lane wo benye biato wo benye doc charcoal powder di biato o pe ba ko tu ba ko ato akoton ana se akoyusu ana pe dodo tu akoton a number is 059 820 6885 059-820-6885 and 020-661-6620 020-661-6620 wey a doc activated charcoal powder and na afei enra na nya asam ketu akwa Kessben ko achire pa na enra na nya asam ketu a e mass comfort ayi office obu tie Kessben obu di twi ekoi mass comfort office na akọ ho ahoso ni patete wo mabiti outside am ye the benches here ni na se obi apasundue obi apese obekọ akoto asase a o ti wadwuma no betiti afro se ye buda na gu obi ampese obekọ akoto asase a manso da so ye besa no obi akwa akwanya akase obrabo ne kakresa asembeba debi na Imascon Estate Ghana Limited for say wo mo de ensase a hoduo ensase a utoda di sidanya na oda no wada e wo Chopoli mutiedie Chopoli our Central University near the ayi Sagleme affordable housing ehona ubehu Imascon Estate Ghana na ye di promotion biaba na sa promotion no wose mo amoye government workers and non government workers fa huru abubi na bra beto asase ne bi no asomdwo na asase ne bo wo fom pa e wo krom so ne bo wo fom woko ye land no so a ensuo electricity police post bibia e wo so dada ye yi akwande da so edada one plot e ye 32,000 Ghana cedis na 32 Ghana cedis no utua mu 8,000 Ghana cedis na dia ka no 24 months ya spread the amount for 2 years won pedi ye ope we pedi he sanso so ene ye 24,000 cedis je so ho enso 12 months utua bi ni ya spread the account for 2 years the amount ye 2.5 plot e ho and we 16,000 Ghana cedis who make a deposit of 4,000 ni ya spread the account remaining 120,000 ya spread the for 12 months the amount 1 year umpewe opede monthly bia no ubetua 1,000 Ghana cedis ya so ye francis ya so ye e was Printers Road Community 18 junction opposite Allied Filling Station first floor a Dome Goslar Plaza near the first the KFC what that be here for number way 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 and 0553 383 8730 0553 838 730 and 020 9155 020 9155 the kwakwa mu no eyo yom ene de ani biaba ene bibia aya ni bie eni kwa se wakwapo ball na se bia wa fichi wo nan usisi da yo ya ohu ba bi yo ya ewo tese bibia kwa koto ama onsa chim wonam ya wo na honam ni na ya o ya wo ya firi na ya o ya ubia na ya o ya uti na ya o ya afrite so a eni kwa se okofa ointment ni o ointment adu kotwisu ese o aka 15 minutes na ko e bia 10 minutes time na be ko bia fa koda ma ade achi dabi with the scientific way ye de aye yom herbal lotion no baby ya bia wo de kaya na ko mutie ni ye we na sa wo koye na akotwe ansa wo de kaya na ko na ade atimi ni pa ya arthritis so a wanum no wo wiase na ko akọ hospital enko ya pia wo nam ya pia unuane bebrebe wo ha to atwa hwehwa yom herbal lotion na kira kwan na entu ase mfama we ene se be manage no ebetu ase de ama wo de twa na ko dompemu yare bibia no udi twa na ko so uti na ye ya migraine uti kakra na dia fatu so yafunu uti kakra na dia yeso oba menstrual cramps uti kakra na dia yeso onsa na africhi uti kakra na dia yeso na yom no se obedia bia to e wo herbal shop de pharmacy bia ope ba ku pese ato anaso pedodo atu akoto a number is 0244 730 295 0244 730 295 and 030 2945 146 030 2945 146. Was it buy, use, promote, and earn yum? Yum. Was it 2025 no pain?
Sharp.
Amansan Shunfo Kojo Preko Dankwah. Paul Amantem. What's the Edikanfo?
So it's 2 minutes past the hour of 9. Medaye Zigase. Or this is a stake break. Kessben matches brought to you by Doc Chako and Omo Ede Ebre. You see, and I didn't come on now. You share the course with all the topics and issues now. Of course, when my name is Baby Din and come on, paying for Tenase. Then I came, a very good friend at Tenase, Nana Kojo a name. Yeah, boy, what Tenase, member of the MPP Communication Affairs. So, you know, Bema Penny Alexander Ekoko, former PC, Botiano English, NDC, on also Tenase. And then our doctor himself, Dr. Ramsey Inusa, on also Tenase, member Movement for Change, on also Tenase. Abedin Komoni share their call any dear but when it comes to issues concerning national affairs and any the echo in and before Michamu in a Biaboko there. Dog, Biaboko.
Yadumo, Maakye.
Major also name Biaboko there. I don't know, so sing a baby sour cry.
Any honorable cook, yes, be
okay.
I don't pay here, but what did I lift in my bed 3 minutes lifting into me piano?
Oh, how?
And who's my pressing me gates and say no one catch him. Miss my train as I did baby to one pressing and will be was so awful lifting me. And I so young corner lifting in bed was a major sentiment. And I maybe we don't know satisfied for steps. Me pressing Yana and and I'm also a millennium Americano in appointment because the immediate trade and Iranian trade.
I don't know if you have a Korean. Yeah, this was say, and that's the same when I'm a Bekan, sir. Dog, now move for change. We have a Korean.
Oh, Menya.
I lunch your Martin. Who ye? We want to maintain a country power. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, because in some cost but Michelle and Tim can be said.
Monsaka Malanzes no.
National issues are cost to I said they maintain and so I can say. And I'm not taking.
Oh, na say ye begina ufide so kasa.
Movement ana kasa. Ah, okay. Na be na Kojo se mi bisa say I na person mo tia lan ne no okasa like.
Oh, obeba at the right time.
At the right time.
At the right time.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that's it. And it's at the right time, part yeah. My men don't share say because when I bet na see the.
But you be saying me sending Zakana licenses.
Monsaka licenses so there.
Yegusu.
Mugusu Monsanyan kan.
Yegusu. Come news portal be say Monsaka must say Jama political party. Nanya no kre. Yegusu. Nanya no kre. And na make say no matter what no. Sad news no. Ebe ba abonti.
But it's here mai.
But it's here mai. Yegusu.
Into mai.
Yegusu. Kodi nkwana mai. Doctor Inu say bank dey do obey 100 with.
And then on the photocopy crowd chere. Yeri komo yen sha CMF ochina media budget review na be koso no and then the person can be share more straight forward I mean more.
You say nka o say me o me bottom top approach because pressing issues ni go bottom ho.
Enya bottom ho.
Enya bottom top approach budget dey there say power bend we mo be can be.
Okay, into bottom na galam say no.
I do dey say o my no.
Okay.
And also how bottom top approach.
And the bottom top approach.
Also we shall say o me
the whole. And I said three topics into no budget cathedral na galamsey. Into say no top bottom approach. Saturday ne no top bottom approach. But say be no bottom top approach.
Doctor so ye middle bottom top.
Dog, okay, found an insurance here with the cathedral. I mean, let's look at the cathedral too, and then let's come back. Yeah.
Ne Kessben adwuma foni na ne adwuma pa mo yama Ghana.
Okay.
Mame fa chama menua honorable ne menua nanake.
Yes.
Na mencha watiefo ne wahwefo ni na.
Amujo so.
Ene esema koso no minim se ye nyina ye wo man we mu. Aye ye nkrofo bi a nyamesom ewo yemu ye nuamu akristofo muslimifo ni de keka ho ni na ye som nyame
even though we worship through different means. In 2016, at the heat of the election, Ghana Fonya Ntiase say Omudum Nana Adodankwah Akufo-Addo ne Mamu Baumia na omomo omokonya se omobebe etna akonya kese no so a ohyebo ema Ghana for say obesi asoridan especially the omo Christopher no Christosum no say obesi asoridan e de ahye omo animonyam ana so saa no ode be hye nyame animonyam yeni na yewo krom hanum ena yeti se ombo se omo mfa omo nsa enka aban sika bia na sabo hye no bebi esika wo wiase fanani na no no na Adodankwah Akufo no eni na bedetwe Dr. Mamu Baumia ebe make sure say omo be mobilize funds no ebe si and they will make sure say omo launch commission and as omo launch or inaugurate that project on the 60th anniversary of Ghana. Enya say na menim say omampanyi betima hwe nyame nim ebu no. Yes. Okay, in the Bible Chronicles. Nyami David as a king.
First or second?
First Chronicles. 92.9. Na oyi David as a king no. Na David person si temple. And nyame ka che ne say, "Who David? Who ye warrior? Na moja wa onsem. Intimi mma wo kwan ni saatumi no entimi ensi saa dan no ti de David ye ne se oboa kwan ho ema ne ba Solomon ena nyame share no mu ena odibesi saa sorry that temple no mu so that they could secure the ark of the covenant. Minya o share the wisdom in this Bible, need the wisdom of God. Nyame ka kire ese omma Nana Adodankwah Akufo-Addo ensi saa sorry dan because his hands are never clean.
Tana nyame kan.
Na say it's the same thing because if saa sorry dan anka obesi a anka ebeye nyame kwan so nyame peso anka obesi mpato otimase bibia ebeye owiase ni na nyame kwan so because say Akufo-Addo ene ne nkrofo ede omunsa aka Ghana fo sika ene amene wo kasa no Auditor General the report aba menua say na menim say hwe and I can state Auditor General's report 2024 irregularities increased by 109% from 8.79 billion to 18.41 billion financial irregularities involving public boards and statutory institutions. Minya sika Ghana for yetua in the form of taxes ama aban say sika we tracing mu aban no say mu use sika we emfa mai impuntum and making sure say mabunu no benya dwuma ye and making sure say ko hospital oxygen wo ho ye benya empa adaso ye benya nurses for omu equipment doctors omu equipment ometima hwe so ye betima nya kwan etu kwan ewo krom hanom ye benya kwan a sum ni ho eye bright street lights ye dwuma ye benya schools ahodo a ye nkola no nkodobo track ye benya schools a ye kola ko menye aduane edi through the food the school feeding program no nini na no manye na mudi omusa abo ye sika mu
ye no fesi mame
mpacho se otimase inti no the National Cathedral in Sema, of course, we share the report now. It vindicates, say indeed. And I may catch you almost said, yeah, power might place you on a high table, but justice serves everybody the same meal.
Okay.
It is a way asofo na what na board no so na we disika nim say justice will be served. And now me no kasa no say asofo bi oshere sawam. Right? Many more would have to follow. Because sa sika na omo de omo sa aka no. Oh, say asofo bi oshere sawam. Recently, say mo amunim
concerning this national cathedral.
And national cathedral, but I'm talking about the rule of law and justice.
Yeah. Oh.
Say the law is the law. Timinua, Oshe National Cathedral and Sema, Ebimu, every Omusi Omufi Kumasi, Omuya Sofu Kumasi Intinu, say a pet accommodation, mom. I thought that they were acting in pro bono. No, Omuya pro bono, Juma. Volunteerism. Utiasye. Na fede dena obisi wabo National Cathedral wabo amu loan 2 million Ghana cedis.
Okay.
No, the person mechanic say National Cathedral no. It's one of the cardinal sins of Akufo-Addo and his government. All right. And we need to really do something to pacify this country so that Nyamino ni shira beba. Because Meka David who asem and Meka Solomon who asem. Yeah. Nyame wa manens wa ma Akufo-Addo and Sisa sorry that because na ni say efin because we dig Ghana for sika.
All right, but I say Eclipse collateral management say men kan sure say wa we hear collateral now they are adwuma wa we hear sika bi na wo da ko pe adwuma bi aye na wunya ehon krata a obetimi da kwakosi awawa collateral no Eclipse collateral management for say men kan sure so no medi nkomo no betimi ahwe ni na amount isane say ho adwuma na omoye wo so wo property a da fie paper krata no a enya hwe na da ho da to bag mo de ba ye betimi na ye adwuma ama na wo so wenya profit kakra na wo so wo de apodwe enu nti no Eclipse collateral management say bra na oni omo enya adwuma na ye nhwe na bibia ntumi enko yie ma wo hia bi no obetumi akomo nchen ewo Adenta barrier omo ben Medimosis Hospital ewo ye West African SHS wo no omo ben ho pa na oni omo enkodi enkomo from ewo 054 3832466 054 3832466 from na oni omo endi enkomo Eclipse collateral management for almost say for property owners we say think safety now face and decent income for businesses we say think funding before project and no Eclipse collateral management 14 minutes past the hour of 9 alabo my member channel fe menje o comment on the cathedral na fe member name Kojoso na yenko yeri. Yes sir.
Mami de kayenchia etifo ene ahwefo.
Yeah.
Na mechia ye nyina yahia wa ha na nopei. Mesanso eda nyamiasi. Se odi yenkwa acheye.
Amen. Amen.
Na minua wone nyami ompe esisie. Nyami eya onukwarefo na ne nyuma bia odi bia Kessben 92.9 bia edi. There's nothing wrong so usi wo hye nyami enunyam ewo ade a waye edi aboawo bibtwi ni ho a ebetumi ase wo kwan na boni so ennim because na ayeti hey sanka nye nyame adoma anka ye ntra ha anopai a ye beka se ye wa hoodin na yetumi numusuo yetumi didi yetumi ekasa wo kokolibu sesi a obi da ho a ne busuafo bom pai kekese ontumi bie nanu nonka bibi eti nyame waye bebre edi amaye ewo mayimu ba se yesi ye bibi amanyame a ese se ye ma enukware edani edi se yesi ye bibi edi amanyame na enukware enim a na ye de afi na egu nyame hu. I think the National Cathedral no yesi edi amo mai no wo share the initial narration no a omuma yeti ase se even say ba state no crap a yen fa state sika enye say dwuma but the Christendom omo esom Kristo ana omo som nyame enam Kristo so no omo sika na ye de beye
Yejije momo nyina.
Yejije momo. Ye fundraising. And then the ekika ho. E ba ne den na Ghana sika ekopie mu. Eno na make say enokware enim. Enti wo hwe sa ne me nyina at the end of the day. Na ye mu bi your dreams $58 million na akom. Ba audit report so kwa kopia bontia 97 million. 97 million no pourquoi c'est interchange asi hoyi. Woni mi sika yedi ye. Anka ye betumi aye. Pourquoi c'est interchange bi beka. Enti say ye di $97 million as a project bi mo. Na at the end of the day there ye want to say a big hole. A very big hole. Na hwinim $97 million na idea ye sadi enti the whole thing no na eyemi na kakra say last week no na ebi mu endinam you see sika eco national cathedral no mo use no pepe hwi ni ho boni bia ne ho am an auditor. Wow, say we hear financial report. Financial report no doesn't speak to the rots it was system no more. And we find financial report now we can kind now we dream say bibia balance no. The rot woman no you will not see it. So you don't use financial statement to argue your case. Who per se who the cost says figures na ya report to financials no more get sena tipepepe na for management reports. Because ya financial report no for public consumption no management report no so that the corrections as so mo ye no betumi aye enu na be kire mo say ye hu we and ye hu we no sena de no ekọ no enye enti mo ye bibi mfa ho aha no so ye hu sei wa ha mo ye bibi mfa ho enti cathedral foi asofofo mo ho I say trustees no omo ankasa it no start year every 2022 eba no omo ankasa trans no say no say sadie yempe an independent body be number ye financials no emaye enti omo ma Deloitte and Touche financials no more or ye na financials no wo fa financial statement be che say property ayewo car ye di ye cash flow any de ekika ho wow if I see kasem no be che say enti omo ye no niama Deloitte and Touche ankasa ehu ya tia emra na ebisu enye na ye criminal wo man no they highlighted it in the management report. Now, obi biara opese onye objective no. Working kind management report no. Ebe ye din se obeka say boni bia ankoso. Because wo management report mo omo state wo clear say payment were even made before and sign a year sign contract. Wo management report mo enyeme na meka Deloitte and Touche omo sensu kan bi on say ye tua sika emma wo mra procurement authority omo nya omo say like say so na mo pese ya ma mo kwan say mo nkoye mra omo nya nkan ye no na ya tua sika enti wo hwe sa ne me nyere course yi wo ji say nyame na ni beji enti bi sromo
okay
asorfo mo ho no just respect them but a wrong is a wrong and no chere say when you are cited for wrongdoing you know it just say nyame ngosra afri wusu enfri wusu there are a lot of prominent people I wish Bible mo a ye di omu call prison bebre ye di omu call prison omu kra po omu ye dia etri they were even put in prison enti your mind sika asem na ye ka now I believe strongly say me administration become fast His Excellency John Dramani Mahama administration has not made it clear as to what they are going to use that space for. But I believe strongly say that space we should use it for something more productive.
Okay.
A bet to me amaye every group sa sikanibi. Okay. Sikana ya sanki into it. The $79 million. No. And yes, kakitwa. Yeah. And yes, we should be able to recoup some of it.
Okay.
Now, yenjai, maybe can say corruption is corruption. And found because me joining NDC, no, I've never been to any NDC meeting. I call now moi catch say, ye party no ye ba aban mo ye baby ye kanana ye baby yesika until be hearing you. Mean call meeting be that. Okay. Right. Meetings are calling you know, say NDC is for development.
Okay.
NDC is the People's Party.
Okay.
And see, niyama ebema timamufono omuhuatom.
Okay.
So I will not support anybody. Ebeka say he or she is involved in a corrupt practice. Na me say me for also.
Okay.
And I'm calling on the other side also, the MPP, to do same. And bibia yebeka no fire sika because as this sika na ye kite ya.
Okay.
She traffic e wo krom me be she ene one was me bahana I don't normally come late.
But traffic
na wo kwan so ene no. Say ya to me ye flyovers ye at various places no. I will not be late.
Matthias here.
Enti ye she sade be na ye nka ho asem so that we can bring the right development to our people.
All right.
Enti a holiday mesromo.
Okay.
And I will call on my government, Midi Manu Esino, say Miss Renu pa Omampene, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, that he should commission a committee immediately, no more, and carry out the forensic audit. No.
Okay.
MIA.
All right.
So most started forensic audit and now, and no ne because management report one more be adding.
Yeah.
So Osimesi na ye this K-man and now Osimesi na ye
the forensic
you understand? He mentioned the companies all right, but individuals involved one more be adding. And so more year forensic audit no and no better say Sasike was given to Osimesi and I also na ye free Osimesi na ye mbisa no.
Okay. All right.
Asem because I mean who shall report no album because a sikakrapo a companies ni BC ye di omuka no aban no so si ye di muka more than that.
Yeah, but when you want some, I can hit patches and make control say, wow, we say baby, we pay pain no echo, menstrual cramps and I face arthritis, pains, and I face muscle pains in ano. Who you so can hit patch ni bebe wow. Now can hit patch no or say make control say no pain in 2025 and beyond. And you know, so we be pa dia ubenye bi ewo krum and ni akra kumase tamale baby bia unsa ebe kembi. Na no de tie ni woto na wote ano a obeyi patch no efim na weyi de kan efita uyi a okwakoto deep brown no na ode tare bia pain no wo ya no ode tare so a ode hwatare na ko adwuma hwatare na da hwatare na ma bibia peso ye bia no betumi aye obehu ane se heat no ewura wo widie nim na etumi ama pain no akwanya se ekwo keke ekwa embebium eno honka heat patch akra obenye bo Origin Chemist, Art Pharma, DM Sphere, Sap Health, and after Kumase, Danny Pharma, Alpha Dio Panacea Pharmacy, and after Kofredia, Gapson Pharmacy, and after Eastern Chemist. Tamale, Malarigo Pharmacy, Takrade, Boko Pharmacy, and after Knock Chemist. So Opedudo E2, Nafi Super Regional Distributor, Pastor there. Friend number way on 0599 80 2297 0599 802297 and answer 0248 509003 and answer 0536 645 334. Ahunka heat patch or say feel heat no na bibia ebe to me akoye. And this brings me to my man himself, Nana Kojo Eje Yeboah name, Nana K, the MPP communication member, na afi yenti onosone die when it comes to the cathedral. Then I come back to Doc to start with us on the Galamsey, na afi yewi ejumedie no. Nana, I mean to you.
Kojo me that say.
Okay.
Say Doc Kasano, or Chia Abedjafo nyina nti. Me sanchi Abedjafo ne mo meje Doc so.
Okay.
Mr. Kwakon de wancha obi enti me ni shuru bi aje. Onu mu waka lift mo ma ni abere. Etia atifo ni afefo atifo ni afefo omo hwe Kessben le fidikasi. Na dedika memo NPP Osono Kuku Manjuku no penny for Abaso for organizing this such a wonderful conference in that kind of peaceful environment last Saturday. So many things went on. Na nyame ya doma Kojo na me so meka we play a very major role. Minimum Kojo dem so me hu ho.
Mama ho.
A major role conference yes in the organization is called so far so good. Partnered in the 9C from say a delegate conference. And unye delegate na party ni ma wo dwuma bi se bra ho nom ne bidia my amount access to the stadium na ye ne sa pepepe eno na encrophobi anti-asie say delegate conference because amendment na ne kwakoye no one say o ma party fu nyina eba said you be hye homa enye abato a ye de yensa na eto no bi aga say metimi akan delegate do amomato yes or no abato na ne ekoto nti so o ma party fu nyina be hye ho no mu ma no mo betu no nko a purpose na pese achieve and me achieve. Okay. And am nipa be hye homa number 2 yes nko anso a want me achieve purpose no. It is strictly annual delegate conference. Okay. And na yenuanum bi anti ase say o say mo kwan mo wurem because o mo so ye party for. But this particular friends event was purposely for delegate nko. Said the connect meeting delegate into connect meeting ni bi no. Party members in Timmy Connect meeting. Mr. Party for Mama Yenti and was on certain issues. Say, and that brother here said, Brand be you may be Honoma, and how then Konenko will still merit. And there might be BBC or actually stadium, and Oma no so mudrem, na Umuni accreditation, so the room. At the point, do share certain figure be pa with the accreditation or the room no. Men and Jamaica Koba no. I feel for these people at least almost some wasn't more opportunity. But the Equia or nominate a delegate, a delegate, I wouldn't mean rem. It too much said the whole day, no many people Jina Bontia could see a program. And then the Koba said a certain figures a remo or more bodyguards name or maybe much person would the security now more coin because only accreditation at the room. Me personally, I witnessed when Honorable Howard Kumsen na Oba park ne so. Na me kwa na ye adwuma binti media for baby na mo wo no. Na me ye creative office e wo. Okay. When na control room na me operate from the control room to the stage no. Okay. Enti ati de bi o gate na no. And your communication director, Ura Richard, and here guys are. Now I go and check what is happening there. Now, my make us about Richard. Organization a drew baby was a member and Richard as Mamma said, "Who couldn't go we do get in another honorable how comes in there." Okay. And the bodyguards and grow for it did see on remove become your party for. So, many honorable maybe Kumsing, no remove many son in fact, Obakrana you could remove because she is not fully recovered. And many Gina and Chang, Edin, como say, Omi and your baby and son are criticising. And was yes, on one casano on Beso be criticising, program, that's it. And Tinka, Opeso say P, no free program, that's it. Because I may dinner chini betiasi. And I'm so okay, O Mammy or Munkasa. na me nkyerɛkyerɛ mu nkyerɛ ɔmo sɛ ɔmo ani bɛgye sɛ maame no bɛsɛ free stadium hɔ nom akɔ anaa ɛne na ba mo ban mo bɛyɛ dɛ so I spoke to them nicely eventually asomdwie bae ɛma ɔnabo akom sɛ wɔntimi kura nkɔ VIP soro hɔ enti owura gate nim just better free akɔ production ɛna edi akɔnya sima ne tena ase ɔtena ase for about 20-30 minutes no ɔdo na guys ni da so egyina kyiri ɛna ɔsɔre yɛ sɛ mekura na me wɔ Isa no signal si yɛn frɛ me ba no kara kyɛm sɛ ɔpɛsɛ ɔkɔ na ɔkɔkɔyɛ other things nti ɔsɔre yɛ ɛna egya ne kwan ma ne kɔ nti there was peace baby bonnie bi ensi me usa one for raise consensus on obu kene Japan support say ngrem fine go say yes sir
okay
mo masomdwie and take place
all right
and then kind of topics in whom can address so many issues on your conference
yeah.
National Cathedral
yes just about 2 minutes on that
gas on 7
so what you sue 5 on the MPP and your bad name
Kojo me so we 5
name and
I surprised but National Cathedral say who go can be
yeah
National Cathedral issue
yes
me pese yegyina yenyambre ni enkenkan full report no
okay
wouldn't me very well say and it will be so be
why not
yempaniche no what you say but you see me last week is it last week na America wa hanum say many beje em say dog last week went to me amba be what dem do share last week
say dog buy last 2 weeks na
last 2 weeks na dog okay na America say meti we a bad thing sebe kasa na manu atra chief imam and I say any of the imams are you or man say imams and also any of chief imam kasa and I say any of the Islamic leadership and I say will be the traditional rulers than things no but here in the name of your power and Crawford the woman see a soft prominent men of God she will be to say a soft opoku nyina what you say papa ya sum nyame no kremu all in life akọ retirement or Pentecost mu and the kind of respect some of us we have for this man now in the name of politics inti okuje to block the papa esi what desi wo mo at the prominent men of God are you kotena board so me let me say it again so just a portion of the report apprentice A no so we read just the first table of content in the one total consultation fee paid to architect Dennis design team no architect needing the friend say Ajayi
yeah
Davis Ajayi
yeah
consultation fee architect no the chairman nko to me it doesn't make sense say architect need this amount of money huge what you say ebia or not in the proposal by board no na G2 mu say okay you bet you this amount of money negotiations are cost who read the first face na report reach say Ajayi say the sika and saka ye 113 million ebigu achiri
170
oba friend say a confirmation fee office of the president near 130 million Ajayi na say to say the omo confirm is we receive 117 million difference we near about almost 5 million 4.9
fine
so 4.9 na yetua kan ho de ma Ajayi no e dey enti na yetua ma no
okay
what you say Oko would read the report and the question, but in all, would read it as a whole summary of the report. Report and they say when Timian figure out to say software mubia disika. So read this summary now. Also when Timian figure out say software a doctor now software kuoko edi one Ghana cedi. What you made no mkodi
okay.
So be what we can say is say. Sika ebia contractors ni omo ebeye adwuma wo ho no agiti ye na too outrageous and one good thing they say you betimi a value for money audit a value for money audit no see ma contract say we na betu amana no na ye hwe sa time na amana no say wutu no 100 million cedis now we get 300 million cedis we bet me return 200 difference no
sure all right
what am I say
Matthias here
enti me de mesre
okay
on my way am say ye ni je say ye gu nkrofo hu fin but me asofo traditional leaders imams obi anyankopon de na si wo so say wo ye okandini you're very careful when you are dealing with those people.
Na majuma go for
one minute.
Now,
30 seconds.
I didn't na ke fairly sir oba catch Ghana for say. Asofo Kuku Dankwah resigning from the board.
Okay.
On principle, sir. Katashise ni proye ekoso wom. Now, the argument about even a national cathedral, and I have to be blunt about this. Does it make sense, sir? Ghana, the origin of Christianity is not from Ghana. It is a whole catch me say, Obi Befi, Brazil, now who Notre Dame, France, now who the Vatican, now who the synagogue, Israel, now on Kohono, now waba. Cathedral or Ghana. Does that make sense?
All right.
From a tourism perspective.
Okay.
So they should save us that. And Kasasi can CSA Novopo.
Okay.
And no origin.
Okay.
In terms of religion. And that's Confanochi this can war. And community CSA. It makes sense from a tourism perspective.
Okay. 30 seconds.
Oh, okay. But the woman is religion.
Okay.
Yeah. And my you so nyamesom and find your bonnie.
Okay.
I don't believe in that.
Okay.
I believe say nyamena yes som no. Yeah, yes som nyameno. E say yen yesrunku. Yendem.
Okay.
Na dia ye bia no and more be enya ho asem enka.
Okay.
Eti me the American nyina say this issue no say yema investigation no enkoso.
Like calling for the forensic
value for audit
value for money audit.
Value for money audit. Now me say yenye forensic is all boils down to the same thing.
Okay.
Enti yenye not so that at least I always say bibi saba na ye kan ya me my interest is not one and a year bonino na one and a year bonino. Always my interest has been say kwan be na ye be fa so e di asisa adi hu kwan na ensi bion wo man no mo. And I think that is where we always miss the target. You can't summon you na ya jano sa, but we should aim at say sadi NC American crunch buy no economic crunch no buy no. So come
30 seconds now for 2 minutes.
A solve problem no. You understand me? So we should make sure say issues like this no. After punishing people, after knowing say way say you punish them, let's do the right thing. Yeah,
30 seconds.
Mesre.
Yes.
Doc Kasim, you had don't come from. I didn't way on it. So Kase Christianity in starting.
Tourism perspective.
Listen, tourism perspective.
Politics now. Tourism perspective. Because they argue on the basis of tourism.
Okay. Can you
as a Christian? See, I can see national cathedral and yet tourism near the
okay.
Me as a please. Me as a Christian.
Quick one, yes.
And me as a Christian, be as a cathedral, the Armenia.
Yeah.
And yet tourism is cathedral.
Okay.
But you see the other thing to say museum Becca Homa tourists etimia bar. It makes sense.
Okay.
But as a dog kase and now Christianity starting yet. Into be anyone or person tourism or person Christianity one summer. Obeja Israel hono abaha. Mesrano hold on. Vatican or the Vatican. Mesrano. Ya for now me yen sadie. Ya wa national mosque wa Ghana. Islamic and
start national mosque no kran. Enye sika.
Enye national mosque no ya for my sika.
Religious politics there.
Mesrano se don't say. Yeah, dear, no gopo, and Confanotia. Friday, Dra, won't go no gopo. Friday, Dra, also Confanote.
I'm talking in terms of tourism.
Also
clarify
perspective. Tourism team na national cathedral be support tourism no okay. That's what say I started with had do Friday.
And that's an okay for you. When you're the last round, Sana. Happy birthday to you, Reverend Davis Yabwa. Happy birthday to you, Reverend Davis Yabwa, CEO, Verash Kitchen, Awaya Mile 7, with your Kessben Morning Show crew in hall. Happy birthday to you, Reverend Radin Shaw. And then happy birthday to you, If Yasewa, happy birthday to you. Live long. And then happy birthday to you, Prince Fiagbanu of Santa Maria, and also a furniture maker. And where your race course Accra. Prince Radin Shah, happy birthday to you. And then happy birthday to you, Ye Be Fire. Okay, this one is happy birthday to you, Dr. Hannah Bisiu. Happy birthday to you, Dr. Hannah Bisiu. Happy birthday to you. And then happy birthday to you, Ye Be Fire. Happy birthday to you, Radin Shaw. Ye Be Fire, Radin Shaw. Happy birthday to you. It's 9:43. Hani edich be dey besi wo hu dia se dia ye dia ha na dey besi ntino madam ase se mo join yen na ye dey eye Kessben match